Good morning! Good, I don't know, I always say good morning. I need to stop myself. This is going to be about the full moon. Of course, Waylon is a part of this reading video again. By the way, yesterday I actually filmed Waylon, I think it's Waylon, I don't know. I filmed the roosters or whatever chickens you call it. So I'll put it in here. If I don't put it in here, maybe in the end of this video, so you guys can see. They have a lot of chickens over there, I saw. But anywho, this is not about chicken, this is not about Waylon, this is not about roosters. This is all about the full moon and what's happening around the world. This is all about astrology because we love astrology. This is a pink super full moon. It is in Libra. This is a very, very, very bright full moon. If you haven't noticed yet, because I have. Pretty sure a lot of you guys also have. It's really bright, especially at night. It's like, did someone forget to close the light? No, it's just the moon being as bright as if. But this moon is going to bring attention to the heart and to partnerships, to relationships, to friendships, to, you know, the relationship with yourself. Most of all. A lot of you guys are going to feel this on yourself, and a lot of you guys are going to be triggered because you misunderstand the message, because you might think that, oh, it's because of my love partner or my ex-boyfriend, but in real the message is about yourself. So pay attention to that. This is the second super full moon that we have in the trilogy of the full moon or super moons that we have this year. So we have one left. So this is a powerful one. And I like that it's pink. It's, you know, I mean, it comes with a, like, a bam message, but it is also a little bit cute. It is going to awaken you, especially when it comes to your heart center. So, you know, if you're someone who's logically thinking, you have to turn that around. You have to learn to be guided by your intuition, to listen to your heart, because again, that's how you manifest. But with this moon being in Libra, you know, you will be drawn to analyze your relationship, to understand your relationships, no matter if this is with family or if this is with an ex, or again, like I said, with friends or yourself. But you're going to understand and look into this on a deeper level. And if you don't feel like you're ready to look into this, the universe is going to give you a push. It's going to trigger you. And I did see that actually I think it was 2 or 3 people who got a little bit triggered by my letters from your soulmate. And it is because that sometimes, and I learned from Amanda when it came to that, because she picked up on a message from her higher self or her future self, but also, you know, she chose another pile that was from her soulmate. But the first message that she got was actually from her future self. So you will be triggered that way to analyze yourself. Yeah, we all will. We can't get out of that. You can't sneak around. But it's going to cast its super bright spotlight on you, yourself, your relationships, your partnerships, your balance, because Libra is all about balance. So, you know, what makes you balanced in your life? How can you make your life more balanced? This is a time where we shift our paradigm. I mean, we have been shifting our paradigm for the longest time, but April is really a paradigm shifter. So you are going to think about how you see your past. Like, you're not going to blame other people, or if you are someone who blames other people for what situation you are in, you do have to turn it around, because, you know, you are the one living your life. You are the one attracting things into your life. So the only one you can actually blame is yourself. And I know that is a trigger. I know. Stop yelling at me, because I know it's a trigger. I know. But the pink moon, the pink energy from this super full moon allows you to understand the details of your situation. It, you know, it's like this energy of you actually recognizing things. Like you're going to have a lot of aha moments. You're going to be like, oh, so that's how it all works. So that's why I've been stuck in this relationship or been stuck in this job, because obviously it's not all about relationships, because this can also be about your job that you're not happy about, your circumstances. You're going to find out secrets. Yeah. And you can give a big thanks to Saturn and Pluto for that. I'm going to come into that because that's very, very scary. But truth is going to hit you, you know. You're going to uncover, you know, affairs. If you are involved in a third party situation or whatever, you're going to discover that. So no one can hide anymore with this magical moon new. But you're going to realize and recognize steps or things that you have unseen, you know, on your journey. If there's something that you have been thinking a lot about, like how can I open my own business or how can I create this or that, you're going to suddenly be like, oh, it's because that I need to do that step. So again, this full moon is going to help you. But it's going to help you if you not sacrifice something, but if you let go of what's actually putting a limit to yourself. So it can be from the outside, but it can also and mostly be yourself. Basically just going to let you see what you need to see. So don't be afraid if you have vivid dreams, if you have had or if you are going to have, if you have visions, thoughts about something, about a situation or a person. Because it might really happen. And you probably will have this feeling that you want to start something new. You want to start a new project. You want a new relationship. Or you want to, you know, become your own best friend. Because that is very important. If you want to attract things into your life, you do need to start with attracting the person that you want to be. Because if you hate yourself, you know, you can't attract something better into your life. Rule number 1, people. This full moon is asking you to let go of that which is falling away. Waylon is being, yeah, okay. If you have a person who's running away from you, what do? We let that person run away. Let them run wild into the forest and build their little bonfire, do crazy stuff. Yeah, doesn't matter, because something better is going to come your way. Everything that's not supposed to be in your life is going to be dragged out. I'm telling you, it is time for you to make new firm decisions, to make sure that the ground that you're standing on is solid. If there's dirt on the ground, you can't build something. So you do need to clean the floor before, you know. Sometimes we do need to rip up the old floors so that we can build something. I have been watching way too many videos recently about building and restoring old places, historical places. So for me it's all about, you know, digging into the ground, finding the problem, patching yourself up, you know, because you're beautiful. No matter how old you are, no matter how many cracks you have on your body or in your soul. Oh man, I do need a historical place or a cast that I can restore. I think that is my true heart's desire. Waylon is saying yes. Waylon, you're coming with me. So basically this is the right time, so you better not be fighting this, because you're not going to win this fight. I'm just saying. And obviously Libra is all about balance, so you better find balance in your life. And sometimes this can be hard, because we do need to look at a situation and ask the question, is this my fault? Did I actually step out of my comfort zone to do something, or did I let myself being hindered by someone else or my fears, or yeah, bad habits? I will obviously also do a reading in the end of this video. But first of all, I do want to talk with you guys. We are going to get personal now. Grab your coffee, your snacks, your smoothie, If you need a drink, go grab your drink. Because this is going to hit you in the face, I'm just saying. And you better be ready for this. So, I want you guys to step back for once. Not from this video. Don't step back from the video, but I want us to step back from the situation that we are in right now. I want us to take a look at what's happening. I want us to combine the energy from the universe. I want you to combine the energy from the astrology. Because this is probably going to make you understand the situation that we are in, the situations that happened in the past, and your situation, why you feel stuck in your life right now. Because something big is happening. And it is because of this big conjunction. That's such a tricky word for me to pronounce today. But it is because of this conjunction between Saturn and Pluto, which happened on the 12th of January. But the fact is that this event is painting the color for the entire year. And a little bit of, 2021, because it's going to affect us like a tsunami wave. And this is also something that always affects historical events in the world. So this is obviously also something that's going to be written in the history books, or something that's, going to affect us on that deep of a level. And I have been speaking about this in other videos, but we are so deep in it right now that now is the time with this Libra full moon for you guys to grab what it actually gives you, what the asteroids actually give you. And I will come to that in the end of this. Because this energy from Saturn and Pluto, remember that Pluto is the sign of destruction. It is. It is this badass energy. And this energy connection is associated with big events happening in the world in the past, like World War I, the Great Depression, 9/11 is, one of the big ones, one of the recent ones. So what I want you guys to understand is, first of all, don't freak out. Do not freak out. Because we are all in the age of Aquarius. I did also speak about that in the past. We love the age of Aquarius because we are all being more spiritual. We are rising our vibrations. We are thinking more about the environment. We are, being forced to think about the environment. But we humans are going to shift into a more spiritual energy, which I like, and I know you guys are going to clap in your hands for that as well, because we need that, we like that, If you want to manifest things, we do it on a spiritual level. We connect with our soulmates on a spiritual level. So obviously this also means that we are going to be able to actually connect and be reunited with the right people. But Saturn and Pluto brings permanent change. And something that's very, very interesting when it comes to predicting events together with astrology, like if you take 9/11, Pluto was in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about flight. And, are you ready to get your mind blown here? Because Saturn was in Gemini. Twins. It makes your mind wander, right? And after that event, there was a lot of changes, when it comes to flights. New rules, new laws. So there's always major events happening at this time when it comes to Saturn and Pluto. And all this, also fits well with us actually being on a lockdown. Saturn is in Aquarius and it is going to stay there until the 2nd of July. And Aquarius is a very social sign. It's a humanity sign. It's a sign that wants to protect the world, wants to help other people, wants to save the world. It's the sign taking responsibility. It can't be cold, so it's not the huggy sign, but it wants to take care of people. So again, it fits well with us being in isolation. We want to take care of people. Neighbors help out. We are getting closer to families, to friends, actually without being physically together, without hugging. But still the bonds are being restored. you know, we're believing in us, the humans, maybe not the government, but yeah. And we are being more aware of the spiritual. We are connecting with our spirit guides, and I feel that with myself, that I am so much more connected with my spirit guides. So I wonder if you guys feel the same, because again, Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, Saturn and Aquarius. But again, it is the energy of community. So communities like tiny cities are, you know, they stay together, they help each other. So it's actually pretty beautiful what's happening. You know, even to that it's a scary time. Obviously, we can't, you know, close our eyes for what Pluto brings, because Pluto is not going to be kind. But again, Saturn being in Aquarius is, you know, it's going to bring us together. And also with the 9/11, you know, it does bring people together. If something major happens, we do tend to actually stay together and help each other. And if you are like, well, not everyone does that. No, not everyone does that, because not everyone is aware that we actually have the ability to care for people. So again, it comes down to, you know, paradigm. It comes down to if someone grew up with a parent who hit them all the time, or, you know, if something bad happened to them. The magical thing here is that this is a time where the universe is giving you a new opportunity for a new income by actually helping other people. And by that, I'm going to take myself because I'm doing YouTube. My income is YouTube now, and my income is going to be YouTube because we are in a lockdown, so I can't do my other job, which was photography and makeup. So the universe is giving you the opportunity to make money with helping other people, guiding other people, healing other people, because you can heal people from, you know, far away. That's what I do in my private readings. So you can actually, you know, find an income that does have something to do with the spiritual, or with tarot cards, or channeling, guiding, inspiring people, doing something that's motivating, like writing a blog, having your own website, which, you know, that's something that I did, something that Amanda did. So all the links will be down below so that you guys can check it out. But, you know, one thing that I adore about Amanda, and I'm trying not to get emotional when I say that. I don't know why I got emotional when I wanted to talk about that. But Amanda is the one person who pushes me to actually become, you know, a better me. Like, she's always making me realize that I'm strong. She's making me realize what I can actually do. And, you know, the same I do for her. So both of us, you know, we are doing this, you know, website where we're writing blogs, where we're posting pictures and motivating people. And I'm just so grateful that I have such a strong, amazing person. I'm trying not to be emotional, but I'm just very grateful that I have a person like Amanda in my life. So it's also for you guys, if you have someone in your life who is trying to motivate you to do something, listen to them. Don't ignore if someone is actually trying to guide you and help you. But if you are in a position where you're stuck and where you suddenly don't have a job, and you don't know what to do with yourself, we still have, you know, social media. We can still make videos. It's not, you know, even though that we are in a lockdown, you do also have to realize what signals does the universe actually send us right now. What can we do with this, you know, situation? And instead of laying on the ground being like, my life is ending, there's no way out of this, because of course there's a way out of this. You know, we are magical creatures from the universe. We are the children, and the universe is never going to let us down. But if we don't trust in ourselves, or if we don't believe in ourselves, how can the universe help us? Because if you are someone who is sad all the time, if you don't see the signs, then the universe can guide you. So it's also for you to realize that yes, we might be in a new situation because things are going to change. but we are being given something new actually. And another thing that's going to be really helpful for you right now is the asteroid Pallas Athena, and I did talk about this. I will link it up here. I can't remember if I did the video where I talked about what it means to have what zodiac sign in your Pallas Athena, because that is also something that's going to help you. If I haven't done it yet, I am going to do it one of the next days, because again, right now she is tightly hugging Jupiter and Pluto. And Pallas Athena is the goddess of wisdom. She is a warrior, so again, she's also going to help you fight for what it is that you actually want. She is all about strategies, see things from another perspective. She is able to connect the dots, to connect the patterns, to realize things. And that is what this, full moon in Libra is all about. Suddenly realizing the details. It's thanks to Pallas Athena. So use that energy, because again, she's here to guide you. So try to find out where you have Pallas Athena, or what zodiac sign you have in your Pallas Athena. Again, I will link the video, or I probably already did link the video. I'm also going to link it down in the description if you guys want to see it, because I do talk about, what she's all about, because we love her. Yes. But with that, let's take a little message for you guys. Let's see what we can get. But again, I mean, the energy that we are in speaks loudly for itself, so you guys know what to do. Be creative. Communication is the key. Confidence, wow. We have communication is the key, and then we have confidence is your key to success. So you have two keys. New moon in Gemini and new moon in Leo. We have two new moons. So I do feel that something is going to happen within the next month for you. But you have to remember that communication is the key here. I do feel that it's for you to realize that the universe is flirting with you. Or your higher self is trying to flirt with you. Like your ideas are flirting with you. Your ideas are like popping up all the time. Being like, hey, do you remember me? Do you remember that you once had this dream that you wanted to create a new garden, or you wanted to write a book, or again, here's the thing, because I did speak about that, and that's very interesting actually. I know that we are all in a lockdown, but you can actually create your future by writing down, like, I want to create my own business. Well, what is the business? Like, is it about makeup? Then you have to realize, okay, what do I need to create makeup? Or if it's about doing YouTube, like what steps can you take now to create YouTube? And the steps that you can't create yet, you can write it down in a book. Like, write video ideas down, or if you want to write songs, write songs. And if you have the opportunity, you can even record the songs and put them on YouTube, because again, you do have to realize that confidence is your key. So you do need to be seen, because Leo is all about being seen. That's a lesson that I had to learn, because I have a Leo in my rising. And when I had the session with David Wells, he did say that, people with Leo in the rising, they do something with acting, or, being in front of the camera. And I have always been very shy, and always been doubting myself. But after I recognized that, I have this ability inside of me, so why not use it? After I did that step, creating, I just saw 717 by the way, creating these videos, that was the moment where suddenly I created a new income for myself. So whatever creativity you have inside of you, do it. No one is going to stop you. You have to realize that the only one who's actually stopping you right now is yourself. I do feel that with that message, this is going to be everything, because I do feel that we've been through the topics that we need to be. Obviously, if you guys want to book a private reading, I will put a link to my website, because all the information is going to be on there now. I am also writing and speaking about things that I might not speak about on YouTube. So again, check it out if you want to. But with that, I hope you guys are going to have an amazing, beautiful full moon. Enjoy this moment, create a new income, because you can do it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Maybe we can see Waylon. I don't know where Waylon is. Go look at them. That is the ones that's always making noise when I'm doing meetings. Is it you, Waylon? Is it you, Waylon?